Hello everybody, this is Mike Mendez. I'm coming back to you guys to give you an update, let you know what's going on with my son Elijah. First off, I want to thank everybody for their support. Thank you all for reaching out to me and my son and giving all your positive thoughts and reinforcements. Even some of the negative ones, like you guys, make me understand, well, yeah, there's still bullies out there. So say what you want to say. Either way, thank you for it all. With that being said, now I'd just like to get into what's going on. My son is still very emotionally distraught. He has good days, he has bad days. He still wants to quit sports. We'll be on the way to a baseball game or a basketball game and he'll be like, "Dad, I want to quit, I don't want to play." And then he'll get there and he'll play and he'll do well, and it's like I see just a little bit of my son coming back, just a little bit at a time. But it really bothers me when I see him break down and be emotionally detached sometimes. It's heart-wrenching for me as a parent to see my son going through that. It's heart-wrenching to see my son and see the fear in his eyes, or just the stress from the situation. And being such a young man, it's not easy for him to deal with, because he's not, the comprehension level for kids his age is not an adult's. They don't understand all of it. So with that being said, everything the school district has done has minimized what my son has been going through. They're still very arrogant. I went and I spoke at the school board meeting and got myself on the minutes, and I also had another parent come over to speak on my behalf, and a few other parents come and stand, because they know that this is an issue, at Jordan Elementary and the Lowell Joint School District. Also, we have also retained legal counsel. We have retained she's a badass woman. We've obtained Mrs. Putnam Graywall. She is actually the attorney for Joseph Hall in Riverside, California. You guys should check it out and see what she's about. You can also check out Gloria Romero in the OC Register. She has a few articles about Mrs. Graywall. And her advocate, Stephen Figueroa, he's been doing this for about 30 years. That man's going to get some stuff done. He is a very, very well-educated man, as well as Mrs. Putnam Graywall. She is, I was just amazed at how she laid it out for me, for what the district is doing wrong and how they're just completely ignoring the laws of California. The School Board of Education, this would be a great one for them to get involved, because if they're violating my son's rights and his civil rights, the school could lose funding for the entire school because of the carelessness of a superintendent and a principal. I did have a meeting with the superintendent about a week ago. She told me she wanted my son maybe to go to a different school. I refused, because my son is getting support from family members and students at Jordan Elementary now. And they told me that they didn't know if they would have my son back at Jordan because of the reporters that I involved, and that the staff was in fear of their safety, which to me was appalling, because if the staff is in fear of their safety, maybe we need different staff at Jordan Elementary, because the children should be who comes first. And when my son was in there a couple weeks ago on a Monday, and he was crying, saying that he felt unsafe at the school, they did nothing to help him out. So like I said, we attained legal counsel, Mrs. Graywall, and her advocate, Stephen Figueroa. We walked into a meeting this week with the school district superintendent and the lawyer for the school district, who in my opinion was very sexist and very arrogant and very uneducated on the situation that he was supposed to be in that conference room for. He had no idea my son had been choked a half a dozen times. He had no idea who the perpetrators were. Supposedly the school and the school district did a full investigation, and he didn't even have that paperwork with him. So I'm not sure what he did to prepare for the meeting, but I hope he pulls his head out of the sand and gets his crap together, because all I see him doing right now is just taking money from the district because he's billing them for their hours. And to me, if he's just taking money from the district and he's not here to help get a resolution to the situation, then maybe we should get someone else in there to help them out that wants to get a resolution. Maybe we should get somebody else in there, because if he's taking money from the district, where's that money come from? Is it taken out of something that the school can do, that the district could help to get the school a no tolerance policy in there? I mean, we don't want to just be giving money away here. So we have to make sure that this is not just going on and he's going to prolong this just because he wants to get billed a bunch of hours. Okay? And like I said, the arrogance of the school district was still acting after the meeting like they've done nothing wrong. It was fantastic for me, because it was like, wow, you guys just act a fool. Like they didn't even, like I said, they minimize everything that I say. So they have it coming. They have it coming. And they earned it with their attitudes. They earned it with their arrogance, and they earned it with turning a blind eye. Because with the community that tolerates the bullying is the people at Jordan Elementary, is the people that work at the school district for the Lowell Joint School District. Okay? Tolerating the community that tolerates the bullying, then we need a new community. Or we need that community to be retrained to not tolerate it, to not put up with it, to not let it just be. Because we don't need kids emotionally damaged. None of them. Even the bullies have been failed in this situation. Even they have emotional damage. They should be seen as psychologists. The school should be assessing them and giving them the proper help as well. So like I said, my son is taking a stand not only for himself, but for every child that goes to Jordan Elementary, and that attends the school in the Lowell Joint School District. I've heard too many people within this district, within this school, complain about bullying and the arrogance of the superintendent. And that's just not me. There's a group of people that were just like, yeah, speaking to her is useless because that's what she does, and that's what she has done. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm telling you now, there's a change coming, and it's coming for the better, and for the better of the kids, because the kids need a safe place to go to school. The kids need a fun place to go to school. So once again, I just want to thank you all. This is my update. Please leave your post, and everyone, please stay positive. Please stay positive. We will as well. Stay strong. I will update you further if anything I need to update you with comes up. I will talk to you all later. Thank you. Bye.